Hello, my name's Carol Fellows and I am selling my home, private sale, and it is 55 Woodland Drive. So here it is, I'm in the driveway. There's enough parking, there's enough space in this parking lot for 10 cars. I've actually had 10 cars in here. There's some beautiful mature trees in the front yard, including 2 walnut trees. It's fall right now, so we have all the beautiful fall colors. That is a red maple, which has lost its leaves now, but it's absolutely gorgeous in the fall. And you'll see there's a little deck there. That's that red door up there is to the kitchen, and so it's a nice little space to have your coffee or watch the sunset, have a glass of wine. These are the steps leading to the door. There's my dog. These rhododendrons were just trimmed a lot. They were going up past those windows there. These are 3 bedroom windows. The first 2 you see are for 1 room, and the third one is for a second bedroom up there. And here we are at the door. I put in the keyless lock here, so it's just a code, which is really nice because then you don't have to forget your key or lose your key. My little sign, because I'm having an open house today. Coming in, we have, this is a split entry home, so you come in, there are stairs going up and stairs going down. So this is the area where you would take off your coat and your boots before entering the rest of the house. A little bench to sit on here. So there's no actual mudroom, but this is sort of this space where mudroom things might happen. So I'm going to start with downstairs actually. So heading down the stairs, I have a glass door here, and it has another one of those keyless locks. So if you wanted privacy down here, you could lock this up, or more, things that you wanted to keep a little more secure, you could lock them up down here in the basement. And so down here, this is my little office here, and this is a little hallway which leads to the downstairs bathroom. So it's a full bathroom, has a bath, shower, sink, and fairly new low flush toilet that's been freshly painted with new towel racks and toilet thingy and that kind of thing. It has one of these shower heads that I installed fairly recently, so you can pull that out. I like it because, well, I like it. I could also wash my dog in here if I absolutely have to. From the bathroom, I'm going into the downstairs hallway, and this I made into a little kitchenette. It's makeshift kitchenette, so I just have, a little bit of shelving here, a small fridge, induction burner, and then some magnetic and non-magnetic racks from IKEA. Lots of hooks here to hang your stuff. And there's also, this is the basement door. So this just has, low security, but I have actually purchased another one of these sort of lock thingies to install. I haven't installed it yet. I might not, depending on, if somebody wants it installed, I will go ahead. This is the utility room, storage room. It's a mess. But this is where the hot water heater is. That's electric hot water, and the electrical panel. And the water meter is also behind that snowboard down there. So if you need to shut off the water, that's right there. So it's a fairly utility type room, mostly used for storage. So out here, we have the under the stairs storage. So under there, it actually goes right around that away. So you can actually store all your winter tires, Christmas decorations, things like that. There's a ton of storage in this house. It's ridiculous. So my desk area here, and this is the wood stove. I do use this occasionally, but it's not the most efficient thing. It's basically a big metal box that burns wood, and you get a little bit of heat from it, but it makes it super cozy in this room. And there's the chimney for that. So moving into this room I've been using as my massage therapy clinic. It's a really large room. It's great. It has one of the heads of the dual head heat pump, which is not even 2 years old. It's fairly new. A window that faces south. That's my wood out there. And some nice light, and it has lovely pine paneling in here, which I absolutely adore. It makes it really feel warm and cozy down here. And through here is a walk-in closet. So lots of room to store whatever. A little bit of a mess. But you could make it tidy if it's your home. This is the big sort of, I guess, rec room. Tons of space. That window there is a new window that was installed in March. So that looks out onto the raspberries and cherry tree right there. So I just have a little chair by the wood stove and a little table. Laundry room is through there. And then we have tropical fish tank. Another fish tank with Spanish ribbed newts. These two could be yours. They're negotiable if you buy my home. They're the coolest little critters ever. And there's the tail of one right there. So obviously I have some gym equipment down here. Good space for that. Then there is the second large room down here. That is an LED fixture which was installed this summer. This window also faces south. That black thing out there is a hot tub. It's a 3-season hot tub. It's inflatable. You can that comes with the house as well. If you want to deflate that and put it downstairs and bring it back out in the spring, you can do that. Again, this room is pretty much the mirror image of the room that I just showed you with the pine paneling. And it also has a big walk-in closet. You can fit tons of stuff in here. Like this are all my clothes and all my camping gear and lots of other things. Yeah, so that's that room. There's a third smaller room down here. Now this room is a mess. Please excuse the mess. And this window faces north, but it really gets lovely light in here. For a basement room, it's pretty lovely. There's a couple panels you'll notice are missing from the ceiling. It's because my son installed a hammock in here when it was his room. I have those panels and will put them back. But yeah, it's a lovely little room, and because it's the basement, it has all this sort of shelving around as well, which is really handy just to put your knickknackers and things. And there's the neighbor's house across the street. And this little room also has a closet, just a regular kind of closet. It doesn't have any doors. We've just always had it like this, sort of open, but you could easily hang a curtain or something like that if you wanted to. Exiting this room, back out into this sort of living area down here, and then we have the laundry room. So I'm just going to turn the light on here, which is a decent size. There's a deep freeze down here. You're welcome to have that as well. Relatively new high efficiency washer and dryer. These are amazing. I use the heck out of them. I'm a massage therapist and do a lot of laundry. There is an air exchanger here. I don't use it. You could take it out if you want. I don't know how they work. Now that I have the heat pump, I don't even care. Yeah, and there's a sink and just a little bit of shelving in here as well. All right, back into the light. Going up the stairs, back to the front door, which I left open. So, coming back to the front door, when you walk in, you have the stairs that go up. So upstairs, there's just 7 stairs here. I just have a plant and a big sort of pine cabinet there. And you'll see there's this really interesting doorway / archway here. This has been the handiest thing. We absolutely love this sort of window. There's no glass in there. We've had Christmas decorations up there. We've had artwork up there, sculptures, and now I hang these rings because it's fun to play with them. On the ceiling, my kids love this. They are footprints on the ceiling. I will remove those for you if you like, but I kind of like that they're there. So here's the kitchen. So big space here before actually getting to the kitchen part of the kitchen. So we have had like a dining room table here. We've had desks here. We've had a dog crate there. There's just you know, a big space which you could do whatever you wanted to with. That window faces west. There's a big pantry. And then there's the door, which I showed in the beginning of the video. This leads to the little deck, which also faces west. So a big driveway right there. Actually way back there is a catchment, which I had put in with a lot of very expensive drainage. So there's a French drain going across this at the back of the house to that, and then there's a big French drain that goes along the driveway and leads to the town catchment there. So there wasn't drainage issues for my house, but for my driveway, and the driveway would freeze up like a big glacier and I'd have to get an axe out there and hack it up. So now it doesn't happen anymore. It's fantastic. This is the new LED light fixture that was installed not too long ago, this year, and a lovely big kitchen island. So this is where most of the meals have been eaten in my home, is right here in the kitchen. I don't know about you, but going into a dining room is just like, oh, so many more steps. Big fridge, you know, well, regular size fridge. You could put your own photos and artwork on here. I love this as a gas, propane oven and stove. It's convection gas for the oven and stove. This is a peach and raspberry crisp that I made from the peaches and the raspberries from the yard. You can grow your own food here. And cookies. You can almost smell them. This is less than a year old, this range hood here, which vents to outside. It's nice. It's pretty quiet. I got it because it was pretty quiet. And then there's tons of cupboards and drawers. I have taken the doors off these because I don't know, I prefer not to have covered doors. It's easier to just put things on shelves. This window faces north, and there's this gorgeous big evergreen there, and you can always look at squirrels and blue jays playing in the trees and chickadees. It's really lovely. Really, really lovely. The trees are great. I just love the privacy. A little less privacy in the winter because that is a walnut tree right there, and it has almost lost all of its leaves, but it lets the light in, which is really nice. Double sink. And one of these thingies, which is nice. It has the pulley outy thing, which I really enjoy. I find really practical. And then more cupboards, more storage, tons of space. Down here as well. Tons of counter space. I've cooked semi-commercially in here. I used to do the farmers market, did a lot of catering. I've catered for hundreds of people out of this kitchen. It's kind of crazy. And then the dishwasher here. This came with the house when we bought it 18 years ago. And it may have been like a second-hand one when it was installed. Like it seems kind of old, but it keeps running. And these old appliances seem to last a lot longer than the new ones, it seems. So under the island is more storage under here. So I absolutely love this kitchen, and most of my time is actually spent in it. Through here is, we call it the chin-up bar door. And walking through this would be the dining room. I don't use it as a dining room. It's more of a play place to practice jiu-jitsu, do yoga, and for the dog to play. These are dog toys on the floor here. This window is facing south. Lovely window. That's a Norway maple out there. Let me show you the treehouse. Big treehouse.